Hi, I'm back to talk about life with an 11-year-old. Very fun. We do have a lot of fun sometimes, but as you can see these flames coming off the top of my head right now, sometimes I am noted as the hothead because not only am I the parent that likes to make things fun, but I'm also the parent that has to be the disciplinarian, and that's not always fun. Um, Chores are a big deal. As a single parent, I work a regular paying job. I get up and out of the house at 6. I'm to be at work at 6:30 in the morning. I get home between 5:30 and 6 in the evening. When I get home, that's when the real work starts, and that is making sure that homework is done, chores done, um, food is cooked, nutrition is good, that there is playtime, bath time, everything. Everything and anything, because you are solely responsible for another person, a little person that is developing and turning into a young man or a young woman. In my case, a young woman. And that's a challenge in itself. Sometimes I think more of a challenge than being a young man. Let's talk about some chores today, though. Chores for the week are putting away the dishes from the dishwasher twice a week, vacuuming once a week, and sweeping the kitchen, dining room, and bathroom once a week. Those chores equal $6 in a week. I felt like that chores were a way to be responsible, to figure out how responsibility works. If you don't do the chore, you don't get paid for it. If you don't get paid for it, then whatever it is that you're wanting, it's going to take you longer to get it. So we do a lot of bartering that way. She sees something she really wants. I can't exactly buy it for her, so she works for it. She does her chores in return for allowance, and then she can get what she wants with that money. Sometimes we do a loan type of thing, that if something is on a really good sale and it's most likely not going to go back on sale and she does want it and needs it, and she's doing really good at doing her chores, then by all means I'll go ahead and pay for something and I'll keep track of it. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes no just means no. Even if she says, but I'll work it off, because occasionally she has went on strike with chores. And unfortunately, on strike on chores means that there's extra discipline to be had, because then you're going to do the chores and you're not going to get paid for it. And that's punishment enough, I think. I don't like to whip anymore. I used to whip. I used to give spankings on a regular basis, but I stopped doing that. Not because I felt like that there was something wrong with it, but I felt like that we really had to move forward from that, and try some other forms of discipline. Chores, though, extremely important. They teach responsibility. They teach a child, if you pay for your chores, if you pay allowance for chores, they teach your child how to save, how to work for something that they really want, and they teach them that it's not everything is free, and it's not. Everything's not free. I mean, what's the lesson that you want your child to learn from what they're doing? You buy them stuff and there's nothing to it. Here, it's yours, take it. They break it, you go get them another one. And what is that teaching them? It's teaching them that anything is expendable, that if you don't work for it, and most likely you're not going to care for it like you worked for it. That's one thing that I've always felt like, that if you work for something, you're going to care for it a lot more. You're going to take care of it. You could even cherish it. It's, you know, it's important to be responsible, and I want my daughter to be a responsible young person and becoming an adult. So talk to your kids, love them, listen to them, tell them the truth, be honest with them, because that's what they need. They need your guidance, they need you to listen to them, and they need you to talk to them. Thanks.